What do you see here?
There is people who see a rock, there is people who see a plant, and there is also some people that see a Godzilla sushi, but in fact it's an animal.
We are the co-directors of Percebes,
and we are here to show you the behind the scenes.
This is an animated documentary that follows the path of a very special animal. From the rock to the plate, its journey helps us portray a region, its people, and a collective feeling. In these different places, we hear the voices from Algarve talking about the relationship with the animal, with the city, with the tourism, and the sea.
The locals in this region of Algarve, where this film takes place and where I grew up, it's common to show an admiration to Percebes, goose barnacle in English. I think somehow it's because of the adrenaline that involves to catching them. Also, their weird appearance. This feeling of connection, it's harder for a visitor who doesn't understand this context.
The reasons why we chose Percebes are several. It's very rich visually.
And it also means understand in Portuguese.
We find a lot of similarities to how the Percebes and the Algarvians live.
For all these reasons, Percebes became the best narrator possible to the reality that we wanted to portray. We find very powerful to give voice to real people. People that represent Algarve throughout the year. For the high season and low season. Omar, Marisa, Rita, João. We wanted the people to feel represented, to feel the real people and the real place. I grew up in Algarve, in one of the most touristic places in Portugal, called Praia da Rocha. Nowadays, it's difficult to find anyone who lives there the whole year. Usually it's more Airbnbs and beach bars, but people who live there the whole year, you cannot find it anymore. The tourism in Algarve has been present since the 70s. And now we see other cities following the same path, the path of the unsustainable tourism. This conversation became really present on our daily lives. On our studio, it's common to talk about this theme. It's became really present.
This film rises from a desire that has been growing in the past years. We lived in Lisbon, we saw Lisbon get extremely touristic, we moved to Porto, we saw Porto change, and we've been seeing its citizens being pushed further and further from the center. There's a feeling of loss of space in our cities that are constantly changing. We chose Algarve because people have been living this reality for longer, and we felt that they were the right people to give voice to this subject. We recorded the interviews in several moments. We spent time with each person in Algarve. We drew, and the conversations were very genuine and relaxed for the fact that they are not being filmed, just recorded. This way, it was very important for us to get a feeling of honesty. One of the people that we interviewed said, I can say whatever I want, because at the end it will be a cartoon speaking, it's not me. And this relaxed feeling, it's really nice because somehow people allow themselves to make further on their speech and brings more authenticity. So this is something that just any doc can bring us. Throughout the animation movements, we wanted to portray little details that we didn't have in recordings, but we want them to be present visually. Also to connect the several spaces on our journey.
As pessoas aqui sentem que a terra lhes é tirada sempre.
Thank you for watching.